Okay, now let's find a perpendicular line that goes through this point and is perpendicular to this equation right here. So we know it's perpendicular, goes to this point. Now this is a little bit trickier, but still, the first step is to find the slope of the perpendicular line. Well, we know the slope of this line right here is 4. And we know the slope of a perpendicular line is the negative reciprocal of this 4. So let's think of this. The slope of the line is 4, which is really the same as 4 over 1 because 4 divided by 1 is 4, right? And then so we need to find the negative reciprocal. I'll put negative reciprocal of that. So what we would do is we would flop these two, the 4 and the 1, so we have 1 over 4. That's the reciprocal part. And then the negative part would be the opposite sign. Since this has a positive, this would be negative. So we know the slope of our new equation is negative 1 over 4. And we're going to take this. I'm going to plug it in for our m right there. So let's start by doing this. So we have y minus y1 is equal to negative 1 over 4 times x minus x1. Okay, now what we need to do is we know that this line that we're finding right now goes through this point right here. So because we know that, what we're going to do is we're going to take this point and we're going to plug it into the equation. Well, the negative 3 goes in for the y1 and the 4 goes in for the x1. So we have y minus negative 3 is equal to negative 1 over 4 times x minus 4. Okay. Now, remember, in the problem it says we want it in slope-intercept form. That's y equals mx plus b. So now we got to do some simplifying. Now remember, if we went back to our old way, we started in the y equals mx plus b form. So we didn't have to do this step. That's why I kind of like this one up here. But you choose. It's up to you. So let's start by saying this is y plus 3 is equal to, and now let's distribute this here and here. When we distribute there, we get negative 1/4 x minus plus 1, because 1/4 times 4 is 1, and a negative make it a positive. Now the next step would be try to move this positive 3 over, so we're going to subtract 3 from both sides, subtract 3. Remember, we're doing the railroad track method right now, and so our final solution is right here. It's y is equal to negative 1/4 x minus 2. There you go. So that is the last thing you need to know for this lesson, is how to find a perpendicular line to another line that goes through a specific point.